Monthly show in Santa Monica, Maggie's Mashup. Make it loud for Maggie Hyde!
Hey you guys, I'm Maggie. I'm a single mom. Okay, good. I'm glad someone will vote for me. You know what? It's hard being a parent. You know that? You have to pretend to enjoy all the things your kids enjoy. Like kids' birthday parties, play dates, their father. But you know what? I do surprisingly well on dating apps. And I think it's because my profile says that I don't want kids. Then they find out it's because I have 4. I know 4 sounds like a lot, and it is, but I love being a mom. And you know what they say about having kids? It's a lot like making pancakes. First one's kind of fucked up. Probably should have thrown it away. As far as I know, it's still legal to laugh at that joke. But I think having kids is a lot more like eating pancakes. You always regret having your 4th one. In case you guys were wondering, none of my pancakes like that joke. And especially my 4th pancake. And she is so dramatic, you guys. She loves to overuse the word trauma. Just the other day I was like, Sadie, you are not traumatized because I won't buy you a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. You're traumatized because your mom does stand-up. Are you guys still into the pumpkin spice thing? Anybody like it? Yeah? Yeah, I've got to take her back there. I like it, but you know what? It also kind of scares me. I feel like the pumpkin spice latte is the gateway drug for all the other crap on the Starbucks menu. I feel like it starts in the fall, you have one pumpkin spice latte, and by Christmas you're sucking Santa's dick for a peppermint frappuccino. I mean, that's what I call a Frosty. Are you guys excited for Halloween? Anybody excited? Yeah. I'm excited for Halloween, but you know what? You know, I'm not that into scary costumes anymore. When you get to be my age, you really don't have to try that hard for the scary costume. Like, all of my girlfriends don't have to wear costumes. They've all had too much Botox, you know? When they walk down the street to lunch, people think they're trick-or-treating already. But you know what? I have 4 kids, so that's 32 Halloweens. So at this point, you know, I don't know. I guess I'll just dress up as a mom who still gives a shit. You know, because my kids already think I'm a witch. You know, my parenting has really evolved over the years. We used to sit down at the table and say grace. Now we say fuck it. Yeah, even with my 20-year-old son, I used to be like, when are you going to stop smoking weed? And now I'm like, when are you going to come home with weed? And this kid is so sweet. For my birthday this year, he proudly presented me with a joint and told me it was his dream to get high with me. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. It's my dream that you'll stop asking me for money. But you know what? No one ever tells you when you give birth, you're actually giving birth to your biggest critic. And my kids critique dinner like they're Gordon Ramsay on Hell's Kitchen. They'll be like, this sucks, that's crap, and you look like shit. And that's just when we go to Nobu. And you know what? I feel like it's really important with kids to teach by example and take the high road. Like with my 14-year-old daughter. Just the other day, she was like, you have a flat butt. And I was like, well, that may be true, but it's better than having a flat chest, nerd. You know what? Kids these days, you know, they are so tech savvy. Instead of begging, whining, and stealing like we used to get what we want, they make PowerPoints, right? And my daughter asked for things like she's pitching a Fortune 500 company for investment. Just the other day, she was like, will you guys join me in the conference room? And we were like, Sadie, this is the garage. And she's like, it is now, but we could turn this into a state-of-the-art gymnastics training room for just $5,000. So I bought her a jump rope and told her to go fuck herself. She just had a really hard homework assignment where she had to write a horror story with a plot twist and characters. And I'm not usually one of those parents who helps their kids with their homework, but I'm a writer, so I thought I'd help her just a little bit. And before we knew it, we got a 99 out of the 100. And the teacher was like, Sadie, this story's amazing. What inspired you to write about menopause? Speaking of menopause, I just turned 50. Yeah. Again. You know what? I'm not embarrassed to be in my 50s. I'm actually very comfortable with it. But if you tell me I look like I'm in my 50s, I'll fucking fight you. For my birthday this year, I went to Yosemite and I did a backpacking trip with 20 miles with 25 pounds on my back. Yeah, because I realized I love extreme things and I need to feed that part of my personality. Otherwise, I'll just end up at a swingers party doing what I hope is cocaine off a stranger's ass. Yeah. Awkward transition. I just found out I'm going to be a grandmother. Yeah. And I'm excited for the baby, but honestly, I'm not excited to tell people I'm going to be a grandmother. So I've tried to come up with a grandma name that's still like cute and grandma-ish, but also not void of sex appeal. So I've decided I'm going to let my grandson call me Gigi. What do you think? You guys like it? Yeah. Or hot bitch. Because I feel like, you know what? I'm still young. I'm still vibrant. I'm still dating 36-year-olds. Yeah, okay, 26-year-olds. But you know what? It's a little sad dating younger guys, you know, because, you know, there's always an expiration date, you know, because they're bound to do something stupid, say something insensitive, get grounded. But you know what? When you get to be this age, also your hormones go crazy. And my doctor actually prescribed testosterone, which is amazing. You guys have really been holding out on us. I mean, I feel like a teenage boy. I'm moody, I'm breaking out, I'm masturbating in socks. Yeah, but the testosterone also had another added benefit. It made me lose a lot of weight, which is great, except for people always think I'm on Ozempic, and I'm like, that is ridiculous. I would never admit that. Yeah. But you know what? Losing weight is great and all until you happen to get a glimpse of your naked butt in the mirror, and then it's a reason just to never, ever do doggy style again. Yeah, never. But you know what? It's not that I don't like my body. I do. I still feel sexy, but it's hard not to compare it to what it was like before. And now my butt is like a bouncy house that's been in a kid's birthday party too long. I mean, it's sad, deflated, and you know way too many people have played with it. You guys look really scared. That's how I know you're picturing my butt. Oh boy. But there is one thing that scares me about getting older. It's the way older women's hands look. My mom sent me a picture of her hand the other day, and it was so pale and veiny. For a sec, I thought it was a dick pic. Now, you guys don't really strike me as a dick pic crowd. I know. I don't see anybody in here. Is anybody in here a fan of dick pics? Anyone willing to admit it? I don't think so. Well, I do like them. I mean, they don't turn me on, but they cheer me up. Yeah, and I've seen some really creative ones. I've seen dicks photographed next to wine bottles and salad tongs. But by far my favorite was a dick photographed next to a bottle of Lysol. Yeah, I was like, ooh, big and clean. I told you I'm not very excited to dress up for Halloween, but there is one costume I'm excited about. I'm going to dress up my Chihuahua, as a taco because I'm very culturally insensitive. Because you guys, I am not just a mom, I'm also a dog mom. Where are my animal people? Yeah, where are my crazy animal people? Who's had a dog birthday party? Oh, you have? I haven't done that yet, but I did give my Chihuahua a quinceañera because as her adopted mom, I did feel like I had to honor her heritage. Yeah, but I think that my boyfriend is actually jealous of my dogs, you know, because I home cook their meals, they sleep in my bed, I actually love them. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like that I don't ever need to get married again, because you know I just have a hot veterinarian who wishes I would stop texting him at 2 in.the.morning. They're pictures of the dogs, mostly. But you know what? I don't just have dogs. I have three dogs and 3 cats, which is kind of the Brady Bunch of animals, you guys. So I thought we needed a theme song. Would you guys like to hear it? I apologize for my voice in advance. There was a story about a divorced lady who was bringing up 3 very cuddly dogs. All of them were little bitches like their mother. The youngest one, a cunt. Till the one day when this lady met 3 kittens who were living out on the streets all by themselves. Now they're all sleeping in her bed together, and that's the way her sex life came right to a halt. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. Thank you guys very much. I'm Maggie Hyde.